Hey, how is it going? Welcome to my seasonal Deadman Mode guide, basically an overall guide for beginners, medium levels, and even some experienced players. I will try to do my best to jam some tips in for you. Also, I do want to keep this guide slash discussion a little bit brief. My other videos I just posted within 24 hours. If you haven't checked them out, go check them out. It's a 20-minute video and a 15-minute video. I think I actually rambled a little bit too much in the money making video. I actually went over every single skill and gave some pretty good tips in my opinion. So if you didn't check that out, definitely go check out those videos. But yeah, in this video I'm going to try and cover some overall tips and just like the best way to do your route and what I have actually done to be very successful in Deadman Mode in the past. I've played almost every season and managed to get, rank 5 every single time in any route I go for, which is awesome. In the past Deadman Modes, I've got 95 smithing, 95 mining, 95 fishing, 95 cooking, what else? 95 slayer, 95 herblore, 95 crafting, and some other things, 95 magic. I also did hunter for a little bit and woodcutting and farming, man. I've honestly done it all, so I really want to teach you guys what I've learned. And like I said, I do want to keep it just fairly brief. This video is just going to be kind of an overall guide, but let's get into it, boys. Alright, so my secret of how I've been doing so well in Deadman Mode, of course, is grinding, like putting in the hours and whatnot. But I do have an alt, of course, most people do nowadays. But my biggest leverage is probably that I spend 5 hours making a list sometimes and a procedure of exactly what to do, like down to the minute, because I want to save as much time as I can. And if I'm level 75 in a skill versus like 73 or something, like that can make a huge difference. I could be the first to the next top tier of items or whatnot to get extreme gold. And looking at this list right here, I believe this is one of my slayer routes. It has quests, it has everything in there. And like I put time into this, and I got rank 3 slayer from it, and I've been using this route and this list to benefit me in other areas. I have a crafting one, I have some other ones. If you guys want me to post them as well, leave a comment if you're interested in that. And I've said it before, guys, there's so many routes, so many skills. Like just in hunter, for example, are you gonna go the Chinchampa route? Are you gonna go catch implings at Pearl? There's so many different routes and methods to go for, so you guys really want to pick what's best for you. In the main game you could have 99 hunter, so that could be great, and you've never tried slayer out, and it might be fun in Deadman Mode, but you're probably not going to do so well. And you guys want to be at the top tier of your game and play to your strengths, not your weaknesses. To sum up the point, it doesn't matter which skill or route you really pick, as long as you're comfortable with it and you've planned it out. You've made a list and a procedure to do everything efficiently, so you can bypass the average player, and who knows, you might even bypass the pros. I mean, when I've gotten some of these high ranks, I never thought I would. I just grinded, I stayed motivated, I stayed focused, and I followed my list, and everything fell into place just perfectly, and it's a great feeling. It's like anything in life, guys. If you're focused, you stick to it, you plan it out, you're unique, and maybe you're thinking outside the box. I know there's lots of new updates with Fossil Island and just like Zaya and a whole bunch of things that most people are not thinking about, so you could really get ahead and abuse some of these new methods that just aren't really in any of these guides or in people's minds. I really want to suggest using a second account, an alternative account. You may have to pay another bond or whatever, which is, it's worth it, guys. If you don't know, you can swap in Deadman Mode as well. Like I could go cut, I don't know, 1,000 magic logs, and they're way more than the normal game. They're like 2,000. I could sell those for, let's say I cut 2,000, that's like 4 mil, right? And then I swap it for 25. You're looking at 100 mil in a couple hours, like a day. So you guys really might want to look into it if you're hurting for gold on 07. So yeah, if you weren't even planning to play Deadman Mode, but maybe you have an alt or a peer, berserker peer, something like that, get him a bond, get him training and doing some skill and doing some money making in Deadman Mode while you play the normal game, and you're gonna make bank if you do it all week. I promise you, you'll make 100 mil plus, easy. I personally put all my focus into Deadman Mode, and I have like 3 to 4 to 5 accounts playing Deadman Mode. And having alts, guys, really helps. It really does. You can get extra gold, have him go collect something while you're questing, get some second ingredients. But yeah, like I said, check out my Deadman Mode money making guide I just posted. If you haven't, I've gone over every single skill and just give my 2 cents about it. But once you pick your route, it is time to get onto the training, and the first thing you want to do, no matter what your route probably, is right when you spawn in, go to your wrench and go to player attack hidden. I'm telling you guys, you're gonna skull. Everyone does it, and back in the day you could skull in safe zones. Oh man, it was rough. One thing you can also do is get free ruins from the mage trainer, and you do actually have to drop your current pair, and I do think it's PvP world everywhere, so people can pick it up, so watch out, don't get them snagged. But that's a free, good bulk of training. You get to 25 magic, probably just off your base ruins, because it's 15 times XP. I'm gonna highly suggest getting an authenticator for your account if you don't have one. It's really helpful. It protects it if anyone tries to scam you, anyone tries to hack in your account, etc, etc. But you do get a free 10k at the barbarian village, and everyone's gonna do that. There's like literally thousands of people that run and get that. That 10k is so valuable, and if you don't have the authenticator, you're gonna get 5k instead of 10. Once you've done that, I'm assuming you're gonna do a little bit of combat. Even if you're going for like the skilling route, everyone goes and trains a little bit of combat. Go and get yourself the cannon, guys. It's like 200 GP. This thing is so good. I'm probably gonna use it all the way up to a ruin skimmy, and maybe even past that, to be honest. This is really where the great divide happens. Are you a PVMer, a skiller, a PKer? Are you guys just gonna swap? Are you gonna go like firebolt people for an hour? You wanna make up your mind, because this is where everyone, starts doing stuff. Once they get that 10k, they get the cannon, they're ready to start playing the game. Might wanna go get some food as well, some cakes. I know you guys can get stews and Catherby, and some other areas. I know you can get wine and Draenor and an Alcarid. For very cheap, and he was like 12. If any of you plan to do any questing or anything very sketchy, do it the first day. That's what I'm gonna be doing, especially like defenders and whatnot at the Warriors Guild. People are pretty scared about that. And once people have 80 combat, they have their own defenders, and they got like mystics and all that. It's what you don't want to run into. You want to get all that stuff just busted out in the beginning, especially Monkey Madness. Imagine if you're literally the first person on the island doing the quest, or maybe the first 10. You're gonna run into no PKers and just breeze right through it. Once you've done all your sketchy stuff, I would highly suggest going straight for the money making. This will really help you out in the future, and I see so many people just begging or quitting because they die and they don't have much. But honestly, it's pretty easy to make gold. Like, it's really good with a new economy, and you can easily make a couple 100k in the first hour or two, and then put that in the safe box. You can buy a runeful helmet, a whole bunch of sharks, pea pots. It's really gonna help you. And imagine if you die with like 200k, but then you got 500k, maybe a D long, some ruin in the deposit box. You're not gonna be sad at all. You're gonna be ready to go get it again. And guys, remember, even demo mode has turned easyscape. If you die without being unskulled, you lose no XP, which is great. Like, honestly, you guys can do anything you want, really. It's pretty easy nowadays. And yeah, that's basically what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna race to get to gargoyles, make a whole bunch of money. I can buy some PK gear, I can buy anything I need. And if any of you are interested in demo mode progress videos and PK videos, etc., I'm gonna be uploading quite a bit. And make sure to follow me in the high scores. I'm gonna have an IRL friend doing crafting. He's gonna be rank 1. I know it. He will. We've done it before. And yeah, I'm going to try and go for a very high Slayer rank. I'm not going to claim rank 1, honestly, because I know there's so much people that are so much better, and all they do, like EPB 90, I don't know, I can think of so many more, but they literally do Slayer every single time, and they got like 100 mil Slayer XP in the normal game. But hey, if that's what they like doing, it's going to be a challenge, and that's what I want. I want to test myself. It's a fun game mode, guys. I really suggest it. Nothing is more fun than the first couple hours logging in. Everyone's level 3, just running through Lumbridge. It's a blast. And like I said, guys, check out my other demo mode guides. I just posted 35 minutes of content and tips and just like lots of stuff from everything I've learned, really. If I could give any final tips, it would be to have your hand hovered over the teleport anytime you're in an extremely dangerous area, possibly risking a good amount and you don't want to die. Maybe it's a multi-zone, etc, etc. One of the best tips I could give. Another tip is get 43 prayer as soon as possible for the protect prayers, and keep your prayer points high as possible. Have as much food in your inventory as you possibly can, and keep your run energy above 70%. I know some of you guys just want to waste it and run, but if a PKer gets on you, this could be the difference between life and death, and especially before there's any staminas in the game. I would also suggest, to think outside the box, pick your training location secretive, and maybe have a scout, have a getaway, be thinking smart, be thinking like a step ahead. And like I see it happen all the time, people get attacked at the lumber mill. If you just bring like an earth talisman, you can get away. And you know, you'd think the PKers would bring that, but they don't bring it. I've seen like Bodie and just so many people on stream lose so many kills to those easy things. And that could be you guys, that could be you getting away. And hey, if you're a PKer, maybe this is a tip for you to be extremely prepared. There's a lot of getaways, guys, so look into it. Also, don't forget about mithril seeds. If you don't know, I believe they push you 1 square to the west, always, every single time. And you know, people try and freeze under you, or maybe you're trying to get away, etc. And also, guys, like I just said, if you're trying to get away and you have, I believe, the 50 magic spell, and you freeze someone for 10 seconds and you go behind a tree, maybe behind a wall or under them, you can teleport and get away. So, you know, that could be your actual escape method. I've done it multiple times with Blitz, but I've never tried it with the actual snare and entangle, but I do know you can do it, and I've seen it a couple times. Now, my last tip, especially for any beginners, is probably find a clan, guys. There's so many of them out there. At least go with a friend or two. I'm actually going to go solo, but I will be rolling with a friend or two to do quests mainly. I think PKing is, you know, it's more fun solo, and if you're experienced, you know, you don't need a friend. Plus, I get hated on a lot being a YouTuber, so yeah, I'm gonna have to go solo. It's more fun anyway. But yeah, guys, that is the video. Wanted to keep it short. I have to post this right before I go to sleep, and then I'm gonna wake up and the tournament is happening, and I just gotta get ready, boys. But I wanted to post this for you, give you as much knowledge and tips as I can before this upcoming season, and hopefully you guys watch my my progress videos of me doing Slayer and PKing and stuff when this seasonal drops. But hopefully you do enjoy. Good luck, boys. I really hope you have a great season. It's so fun. See ya.
Smoking on that chronic, drinking old English.